Welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling News and Views Extra. I'm Jumpin' Johnny Pithers, Macho Man Randy Bodell, and PG Pat Gallagher in the house. Welcome, boys.
Hey, good to see you guys again.
Hey, likewise. We got a great extra coming
Oh,
up.
we got some action this time.
Man, IWC. It's one of our favorite indie promotions, you know, in Western PA. We've got two great matches here to show you tonight. We've got a tag match to start off with, and then we have a ladies match on the second half of our show.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so, and these matches came from Night of the Superstars 7 from Meadville, PA in 2018. Great show up there. Justin Plummer, who's the head of IWC, he always invites us up there, and we have a great time. He brings on a great show. We've talked about it month in, month out, about all the superstars he brings in there.
Yeah.
And this is no exception last year and the one coming this year. It's just insane the talent that he brings to these shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
But he has a lot of homegrown guys, which is what we're showing.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, so.
Yeah, these are homegrown guys that'll be, you know, sooner or later they'll be up with Vince. We've seen a lot of IWC guys end up with Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more recently it was Elias, you know, that made it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that goes to show you right there, you know, that anything can happen.
And we do want to thank Michael Sorg, the video producer, for the clips. We always appreciate that, Mike.
Yeah, from Sorgatron Media. If
Yes.
you need any commercial work or industrial work
Anything.
or wrestling shot like this stuff,
They can buy DVDs.
buy DVDs.
He's a pro.
He's a
He
pro.
is. Nice work.
Yep,
Well,
Sorgatron Media.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thank you, Mike. Great
What's
job.
our first match tonight, guys?
First match, Lawless in Order
Oh, those guys. Oh.
versus the main event. Yeah, so both these guys have an axe to grind. All four of these these four guys, two teams, and it's going to be a great match coming up.
Oh, yeah. Lawless and Order or something else. They're a lot of fun to watch.
They're crazy.
These guys are in and out of the ring, just knocking around. It's a lot of fun. Good
And
match.
the fans love that kind of action.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
And this match was one of the opening matches from last year. But you wouldn't know it by the work rate.
No, you wouldn't.
You
know.
wouldn't. You just and the fans are they're getting heated up right away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, good entrances. Let's go take a look at Lawless and Order versus the main event.
Of course, he's got File with him. His tag team partner, of course, is the Gavel, David Lawless. Lawless and Order kicking us off, and Lawless wants to talk.
To tell all you criminals that you're all under arrest.
What?
Now I realize that most of you only know the lawyer that's appointed for you by the court, or the police officer that's going to pull you over after this show for driving while ugly. But tonight, the most lethal and legal tag team in IWC takes our opponents, the main event, and sends them back to the undercard. And you all know this will happen because Lawless and Order is flawless. You're welcome, morons.
Lawless is flawless. We'll put that to the test. A daunting task awaits. Lawless and Order about to be opposed by, in my opinion, the biggest test of their lives. One time known as Locked and Loaded, now called the main event. It's Duke Davis on your screen right now, and there's Gannon Jones Jr., Pro Wrestling's All-Star. Two men who've been in hot pursuit of IWC Tag Team Champions, the Fraternity, including a matchup recently at IWC 17, are 17th Anniversary Spectacular. But Gannon and Duke are looking to get back on that proverbial horse. They're looking to keep themselves in contention, and they're looking for a big victory here. Lawless and Order can put themselves on the map. The main event could solidify. Really, we already know. Great ovation. This duo thus far. And Lawless and Officer Dan from behind. This matchup underway quite impromptu. And Dan and Lawless collide. And Gannon and Duke making quick work of Lawless and Order in the early going, a tandem who really define the term abuse of power. Lawless growls his way out of the courtroom. Officer Dan, the glorified mall cop, let's hug it out. In the main event, wait a minute, Duke Davis! To the outside, he's about 6'6". And just leapt into action and decided to attempt to topple both Lawless and Order in one fell swoop, but Lawless and Dan stand on their feet for a boom, and McGannon flies! Gannon Jones Jr. about 6'5", at least 260 in his own right. Making the most of every pound he's got and every opportunity. Here in the Meadville debut of Locked and Loaded, or I should say the main event, as Officer Dan held up the leg of Gannon Jones Jr. Lawless, the cheap shot and suplexes Pro Wrestling's All-Star back into the ring. Lawless on top of Gannon, mounting with punches. Gonna wonder what's going through the mind of the main event at this point in time, as apparently an allegiance has been made between the fraternity and Justin LeBar. And it seems Wardlow as well. As Officer Dan, I guess, is going to wrestle with a whistle in his mouth. And he hurt his hand. The skull of Gannon Jones Jr., but continues to press the advantage. And Officer Dan Murphy, a big man in his own right. Gannon attempting to fight back here. Main event have looked long odds in the face. Fraternity, the longest reigning cumulative tag team champions in IWC history, as Officer Dan Murphy with a gut-wrench suplex into the cover. 2 count only. Main event unseated the fraternity in one of their 3 reigns, they being the fraternity. More about the frat later on tonight as Lawless tagged back in. Lawless did pass the bar exam. He is a legal attorney. He can represent you. He's not busy chasing an ambulance. Nice side slam by Officer Dan, and Lawless down with a leg drop. And Lawless is a great athlete. I think Lawless is very underrated in my estimation, as he hooks the leg and finds 2. I think Lawless is, as Duke Davis gets a bit upset, Lawless from behind, I think Lawless is just 1 or 2 big wins away from really being a big-time player here in this area. Gannon tries to fight his way back to his feet once again. Lawless, the reverse chin lock. Notice the wide stance, the base he has. Making Gannon carry all of Lawless's body weight. A textbook chin lock, but Gannon turns inward, alleviates the pressure, begins to counter. and trying to create some distance, but Lawless a handful of hair. Lawless is flawless. Oh, Cannon the drop kick. Cannon, such precision and such agility. Duke reaching for the tag. Can Gannon find his corner? Oh, he was there. But Lawless pulls Duke down into the guardrail. It's divide and conquer for Lawless and Order. The bending, if not outright breaking of the rules, allows this advantage to continue. As Dan tagged back in, and the punishment on Pro Wrestling's All-Star persists. So Dan bad-mouthing and blowing that whistle. Oh, got a chance to might get the air knocked out of him if Gannon Jones Jr. has an opportunity. Might shove that whistle all the way down his throat. Gannon to his feet now. You can see each blow having its effect as Murphy expels wind right into the whistle. And Officer Dan out on his feet now. He's got nothing going for him. Gannon winning this slugfest elevates Officer Dan is about 6'5" in his own right. That Finley roll connects. And Gannon up with a moonsault. I don't know where Gannon pulled that out of, but I don't think he has much left. He's going to find Duke Davis, who is raring to get in there. Here comes Lawless. And here comes Duke Davis. Duke exploding with a clothesline. Shots for everybody and Murphy to the floor. Lawless tries to quicken the pace. Oh, but Duke caught him like a little baby. Made it look effortless. Follow-away slam. Duke Davis on top now. Could this be all near fall? Even Duke Davis was surprised. That wasn't it as he measures Lawless, who wants nothing to do with this. Could be choke bomb time. Lawless elevated, but Dan from behind. See if Officer Dan has a solution to turn this around in his file somewhere, as he seems to be pretty proud of his work on Duke Davis. Gannon back in the ring. I don't believe a tag was made on either side. Don't quote me on that at this point. This matchup is broken down as Dan sends Lawless in. Lawless and Order double team backfires. Gannon the boot. Look at this. Gannon Jones. Dude, you're gonna fly. Somersault senton. Duke disposes of Officer Dan. It's Gannon and Lawless. One-on-one in the ring. And Duke. Oh, look at that! Elevated drop kick. Duke on top, the victory. Gannon Jones Jr. and Duke Davis are victorious in grand fashion here in Meadville, Pennsylvania. Look out for turn the other.
Cool match. Back and forth, lots of near falls.
Yeah.
You know, just getting the crowd wound up.
Guys know how to put on a show.
Yeah, the main event come
Yeah.
through. You know,
IWC, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
It's great stuff.
You see
Great
the crowd,
independent
full
wrestling.
house.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome.
For sure.
Yeah, and next up we have a ladies match, which glad to see them on the independent scene as well. Katie Arquette versus Jinx. The ladies can really go now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they see Vince you know, pushing the women to the hilt, which is awesome. So now on the independent scene like IWC, you see them more and more, and I think it's great. You know, it's about time.
These two girls put on a good show. There's some funny stuff in here. You'll get a real kick out of seeing this. But they went round and round and worked hard. They really did.
Katie Arquette, you think she's part of that lineage of David and Roseanne?
I don't know. I think she's probably just using the name. I'm guessing. Even though David Arquette's back in the ring now.
Yeah, right.
You know, he's wrestling
He looks
every
good,
independent.
too. I saw a photo of him.
He does.
He's ripped.
Yeah. He's taking it serious. Be honest with you, this time. It's not like his run in WCW. But he's trying to work every independent show he possibly can right now. But hey,
whatever
more
works.
power to him.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Well, guys, let's go take a look at Katie Arquette and Jinx.
Some fury here to Meadville. She's fair.
And her opponent,
She's got a chip on her shoulder who we're about to see now.
making her way to the ring, accompanied by her co-stars, the Man God, Elijah Dean, and Kelvin Couture. She comes to you straight from the red carpet, the queen of the silver screen, Katie Arquette.
So it's Calvin and Elijah now as Katie Arquette's entourage continues to grow. Jinx seems a bit amused by it all, but Katie Arquette feels that she's the queen of the silver screen and now the queen of IWC wrestling as well. Please don't do that again, Calvin or Elijah. We have a situation where Katie Arquette thought she won the women's championship a number of weeks ago at 17. However, the official ended up reversing the decision when it was proven that Katie Arquette and Elijah had concocted some nefarious circumstances behind the official's back involving a distraction of champion Britt Baker that led to Katie Arquette striking Baker with her own women's championship. Arquette was irate. Arquette was incensed. I'm sure her relative, David Arquette, was upset as well. Wait.
Hold on. Here we go. Ready? Action.
Well, lights, camera, action. Here at Night of Superstars 7.
Wait. One more thing. One
More thing. Oh, a kiss. A kiss for good luck. I'm not sure what the relationship is between Katie and anyone in her entourage. I do understand Calvin is her personal stylist and fashion consultant. Oh, look out. Jinx tries to jumpstart this matchup, and I don't blame her for being impatient, and Katie picks her spot. Jinx set for the ride now, able to tuck underneath. And Jinx has been kind of under the radar here in IWC over the past number of months. As Jinx looks to get the hip toss off. Rolls through, look out. Here's a attempt to trap the shoulders briefly, but still very early in this matchup. Katie now the roll up, traps Jinx for one, barely two. As both athletes back and forth, they train together at the Iron City Wrestling Academy, ICWA. They know each other very well. They never really gotten along. Always a culture clash there. A style clash, a personality clash. Anything you can pretty much imagine, it's clashed with these two. Katie Arquette came in the industry feeling she was better than everybody else because of her bit roles and her acting career. Jinx is used to kind of being ostracized and underappreciated and overlooked, and that's caused her to work even harder to get where she is today. Calvin grabbing a leg, come on! A flagrant distraction. What's Calvin even doing here? Oh God, Jinx hit face first. Oh, that was a hard landing, and a group hug to celebrate, but I'm surprised if there's not a broken bone on the face of Jinx somewhere after the way she landed on that ring frame. Again, it's the hardest part of the wrestling ring. Metal meets wood. Jinx, I think, is out on her feet at this point in time. Reaches fourth. Hey, come on now! Did somebody kick Calvin out of the state of Pennsylvania? Katie now sends Jinx for the ride. Jinx puts the brakes on. Jinx has fought through a lot of pain in this matchup, but so too is that her life. Very conflicted, very unstable as Katie comes in with the hip attack. Go now, hip attack again. Jinx now lost her vertical base, but Katie a little bit low on the cover. The upper body of Jinx was exposed easily, allowing the kick out. You gotta wonder if the winner of this matchup will be able to challenge the winner of tonight's Britt Baker, Chelsea Green, aka Laurel Von Ness matchup. As you see, the only two Katie Arquette fans in the building, other than Katie herself. Jinx battling free. Look at the clothesline. Jinx gonna charge in. But Katie caught her in the recipient of a side slam. This'll do it now. So Katie objecting to the count, but that's not gonna get her anywhere. Jinx is a spitfire. She's got a lot of fight in her still. I'd love to see either one of these athletes have a shot at the women's championship, as much as I detest Katie Arquette. Some would say she does have a gripe. She was women's champion for about a minute and a half until the decision was overturned. Jinx, I think, could surprise a lot of people with the right opportunity in her own right. As now Jinx firing away! Katie set for the ride, and the bloody adorable one built some steam, and there's a panic at ringside as the entourage not sure what to do. Beautiful drop kick. Katie got hit right in the face. Those movie star looks may be in jeopardy. Jinx sent into the corner. Got the elbow up that time. Now Katie, paranoid about that face being rearranged, but Jinx adjusts. That running bulldog, Jinx is going to do it. Hey, Calvin! That's Jinx's pet maneuver she's been working on since day one. She had this matchup sewn up until Calvin and Elijah got involved, and now they're out of here. Good riddance. Jinx couldn't be happier, but she's got to keep her focus. Here comes Katie. Nobody there in the corner. And Jinx now with a body scissors. Oh, wait a second. I think just Calvin got kicked out. He was the one that got caught. And now Elijah, the recipient. Elijah tried to hang on to Jinx, and she took him over with the head scissors. I love it. Jinx is fighting the world and coming out ahead. Oh, and Katie, able to manipulate the situation, send Jinx off balance. What is this? In the second turnbuckle, they're way up there. Follow a slam. Katie Arquette picks up the victory. Oh, Oh, great, Calvin's back. Let's all celebrate because Calvin's back. And Elijah with that ridiculous crop top or whatever the hell you call it. Cut, says Calvin. That's a wrap.
Man, the girls, they can go.
Yeah.
The ladies got it going on.
Great
man.
gimmick. Great
Yeah.
gimmick. I love it.
Yeah,
Makes
the
me
crowd
laugh out
loves
loud.
that stuff.
Yep.
You know, from Vince the whole way down to Independence with IWC, it's great to see them,
Yeah.
you know, get in action.
They all work hard. Most women nowadays, I
Ooh.
think if they know when they get into the business now, it's not like anything against Moolah and her time, but I think when they get into it now, a woman or a female, that the work rate has got to be there.
It
Oh,
has
yeah.
to be there because
Yeah.
Vince is pushing them to the moon.
You're not just a look. You're not just a body.
Yeah, they're
Right.
not happy with just that anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
They want to make it real, make it good.
can't just be in the model walking in there.
Not
Yeah.
just another pretty face.
Right.
Yeah, you have to work. Yeah, definitely.
Like us.
Yeah, like us.
But those two matches were from Night of the Superstars 7 IWC up in Meadville, PA last year. It's coming up again this year. Dialed Up, IWC.com. It's the best independent show of the year in Meadville, PA. I know this year they have Sting on the card.
Yeah, it's their WrestleMania.
It's their WrestleMania.
yeah,
it sure is.
Sting's there to meet the fans and probably do a little talk. He's in full face paint, which is a rarity.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a black and white.
The Crow.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be great.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who else they have up there? Hurricane Helms, and they have Mark. Oh, Mark Henry going to be up? No, that was
No,
last
it was
year.
last
Who else is going to be?
Oh,
Duggan.
Yeah, Duggan, that's right.
Yep. And
MVP.
MVP. Yep. As of our taping.
Mm-hmm.
There'll
Yeah, they got
probably
a ways
be
to go
a
yet,
few
yeah.
more added. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
that show's not till the middle of April.
yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so they got a lot of time to work that out yet. But
And all your regular IWC superstars, they're always on the card as
Yeah.
well.
right.
And we have to thank Mike Sorg again from Sorgatron Media. He supplies all our videography from up at those shows. Great job. Thank you, Mike. We appreciate it. If you need any commercial work done, industrial work, wrestling,
makes
if you run
everything
a
look
wrestling
good.
show.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah.
Speaking of
Sorgatron
him
Media.
making everything look good, he made us look really good.
Amazing, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Nobody's more surprised than we were
No.
We were on his podcast
Yeah.
Yeah.
a few weeks back.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and you can dial that up if you want to keep the mice out of the house or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's indiewrestling.us.
It's there forever.
Yeah, or on Mike Sarg's podcast.
Yeah.
Or on his
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Right.
Long
Yeah.
after we're gone, that
Yeah, so if you want to
Podcast
know a
will
little
still be
history
there.
on these guys,
Yeah. And we sat there and we began to talk, and all of a sudden, we were almost an hour into this.
Almost an
I
hour.
was surprised how fast it went.
man.
Just Mike's a great interview and does a great job with the podcast, and
He does.
just made us feel at home.
That's true.
Easy work.
yeah.
Easy peasy.
It was fun. It was fun to get down there and do that. Really enjoyed
It
that
was
a
a
lot.
blast.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
a complete blast.
Yeah.
But again, IWC coming up, Night of the Superstars 8 coming up this year, 2019, in April. Dial it up, look it up. Sting's going to be there. It's a rare appearance, especially in the face paint.
Yeah.
And they have their show in March too.
Yes.
18.
March 8th. Yeah, that's what the show's called, 18,
Right,
right?
on March
On the
16th.
On the 16th.
Too bad I couldn't call it 16 on a 16.
That'd be nice too.
And that's in Elizabeth, PA at the Court Time Sports Center. That's their home base.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're typically there around once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Guys, we're out of time. We got to
out of
roll.
time. Okay.
Let's go.
For Pat and Randy, I'm Jumpin' Johnny. We'll see you next time on Pro Wrestling News and Views Extra.